And we're live. Good afternoon. My name is Thomas Kelly, and I'm Associate Director of Residence Life at Worcester State. And this is Hangouts Before You Woo Life. Hangouts Before You Woo Life is a weekly web show where we discuss important topics about transitioning to residency here at Worcester State University. This week, I'm excited to be joined by Julie Carmel, who's the Director of Student Accounts at Worcester State University. As always, we have our back channel, so if you use #WooLife, if you have any questions, feel free to tweet us. If we don't get them till later on, we'll be sure to answer them later on in another show. Julie, thanks for hanging out today. Tell us a little bit about yourself and Student Accounts here at Worcester State.
Okay, thank you, TK. My name is Julie. I'm the Director of Student Accounts here at Worcester State. The Student Accounts office is located in the administration building, right near the registrar, right near financial aid, whatever place where all the students hang out. The Student Accounts office also houses the One Card department, which is your student ID. So all of the functions that are related to your student ID are handled there as well.
Great. Yeah. So first floor, admin building, everybody's there.
Yep.
So
place to be.
Definitely is the place to be. So what are some of the services that Student Accounts kind of offers?
Well, the Student Accounts office does all the billing, the disbursement of funds, the disbursement of book vouchers, lots of things. Health insurance waivers are done there. But primarily billing and collections.
Yep, billing and collections.
Yep.
All right, so talking about bills, when do fall bills come out and how should a student be expecting them?
Sure, we do still mail out paper bills, so we'll be doing that mid-July. In the bill will be important information. It'll be all of the charges will be listed on the bill. We also indicate the link to your WebAdvisor account where you can go on, view everything, view your financial aid if there's any out there, links to important things like the health insurance waiver and our payment plan and other things that are offered. So I always say, don't wait for the paper bill. You can go on mid-July right onto WebAdvisor and see what's out there.
Great. And WebAdvisor, to log into that, is that same Worcester State credentials that you have, the ones for your email and your MyWSU account. So that's how you would log in. So good. Yeah. So what is an estimated cost worksheet, and how can this help a student prepare for that bill that they're going to be receiving in July?
Sure. The estimated cost worksheet is what comes with the financial aid award letter. So if you've done your FAFSA and everything was done on time, you should have gotten an award letter from the financial aid office, which would have had an estimated cost worksheet in it. This is a very helpful tool. What it has is all the estimated tuition and fees, room, board charges, everything that's going to be on that bill in July. It will also have a space where you can put in any estimated financial aid that you would have been awarded at this point. Then you can do the math, figure out if there is a gap, and then what we can do about that gap. That's what our office handles.
Great. So what if they haven't received that financial aid award letter?
Yeah, by now, if you filed the FAFSA on time, you should have received an award letter. So my advice is if you haven't received that and you think the FAFSA is all set, you've listed Worcester State as the university to receive that information on your FAFSA, get in touch with our financial aid office, because getting that FAFSA and the financial aid award letter done before the billing really the right way to do things so that you can be on time for the fall.
And just a plug, we did do a Hangouts Before You Woo Life with financial aid as well. So if you're watching YouTube now or later on, you can go to our channel and we have a playlist, and there is an episode from financial aid. So check that out.
Yeah.
So outside of financial aid, what are the ways a student can pay the difference or the gap of their bill?
Sure. What we do is we do offer a payment plan through Nelnet. Again, all of that information is online. And what they'll do is they'll take that gap and split it into 10 even payments so that you don't have to worry about coming up with one big, large payment at that due date, because the bills will be due around the first week of August. So you can actually, using that estimated cost worksheet, go on, start the payment plan, start it. The payments will start in June. If you can also start it in July, the payments will just be a little bit of a different amount. Also, there's Parent Plus loans, there are MEFA loans, there are other alternative loans through banks. All of that stuff is online. If you just Google higher ed loans, or actually even on our financial aid website, there are all the links to the Parent Plus loan and MEFA loan.
Great. So they can visit the website. What's the website for? Would they just go to worcester.edu?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, Worcester.edu. You can go on to the bursar's office, which is another word for our student accounts office. It's an older term.
Yep.
But also the financial aid link also will get you to all of that loan information. And again, our number in the student accounts office, you can always give us a call, 508-929-8051, and we can direct you to those areas as well.
Awesome. So if you see bursars on the website, it's the same thing as student accounts.
Right.
So interchangeable term right there. Perfect. All right. Well, that's all the questions that I have for right now. But I always like to ask, what is one thing that you want to add? You know, we have these incoming students that are coming in. You know, what's that piece of information that you've kind of pieced out, that you've picked up along the years that you think will really help a new student coming to Worcester State?
Right. As far as billing and being prepared for that, my biggest piece of advice is to be prepared. Know what your bill is, know what your financial aid is. When you come to our office, the best way we can help you is if you're informed. So go through it with your parents if you have that support system. Do it at the dining room table. Make sure everybody is aware of where all the funds are coming from. You come to our office with all that information, we'll absolutely be able to help you out.
Sure. And if a student is seeing a bill for the first time and they really don't understand it, you know, contact the office and you guys will explain the bill and everything in it. So I think that's a great piece of information. You know, make sure that you're educated and kind of understanding your bill. So
yeah,
awesome.
Check Web Advisor often. Get used to those screens. There are payment screens in there. There are inquiry screens. There's financial aid screens. A lot of information out there, but again, you can visit our office or give us a call anytime.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, Julie, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I super appreciate it. Next week, we're going to be back for another Hangouts Before You Woo Life, but we're going to be at an evening time of 7 p.m. We're going to be talking with some of our resident assistants. They'll be in their May training, so super excited to be joined by them. As always, you can check out our episodes later on, youtube.com/WSUResLife. You can also follow us on social media at WSUResLife, or like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WooLife. I'm Thomas Kelly. This is Julie Carmel from Student Accounts, and have a great Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.